You don't realize what you accomplished until years down the road.
You're the national champions. How hard do you want it? You show us today. 1, 2, 3. Champion! That's what's going to win championships.
Dives in, touchdown, not there. Jason Marcus Morales, he spins him with it.
SoCal champions, baby. Let's go.
And after the fake handoff, pitch, here's Williams for another first down. At least for the time being, Richie Williams knocked out of the game. Elder sophomore from Duncan, South Carolina, right to the air, and he's going to throw for a touchdown. Dexter Jackson scrambled, didn't see Jason Hunter coming, he caught it. And Appalachian State will move on to their first 1AA national championship game.
We're having steak and lobster in Chattanooga Wednesday night. 60 minutes for the rest of your life. Let's play ball.
(16-7), the Mountaineers trailing Northern Iowa.
I don't care what y'all say, we win this game. Do what you gotta do. Win this game.
Coach Moore came to me at halftime, said, "Can you go?" And I said, "All right, let's do it."
To pass, fires one deep down the field. Zach Johnson tries to go up for the tip ball, and he caught it.
I think every time he would limp to the huddle, his players just bought into it.
Kevin Richardson on second and goal from the 1, sneaks it in. Ball loose, picked up by Jason Hunter. He can go for the touchdown. 10, 5, touchdown, black and gold. The Mountaineers of Appalachian State have come to Chattanooga. They are the national champions.
It don't get no better than this. We number one. That's it. That's it. Down here.
It's good to be back. That's better.
The countdown is over. We did our part.
Now, are you ready to do yours?
No chance. App State final. I got 100 on my dash, got 200 in my trunk. Name in the clap bags, put my Bible in the
This story starts long before me.
They can't stop that golden flag, baby. Let's go get it.
Welcome, next head football coach, Del Longo.
This place, this stadium, the reputation of winning. That's why we're all sitting in here today, to get this thing back where it should be.
Where there has been winning, it can always be recreated.
I promise you this, we're going to work from dusk till dawn to get this thing right.
Swan looking in the end zone. Redemption for Jaden Barnes. Carroll on the run. Having to drop way back. App State football. Jaden McBurrows, INT. He got it. Little option look. They pitch it out to Cameron Smith, and he fumbles the football. Scooped up by App State. Momentum crushed. Kyle Arnhold scooped up the football for App.
Even if you are not ready for the day, it cannot always be night.
Taking out to the moon, got shining on my feet. Baby, got like one, and she got me playing for keeps. G6 and strong, we take through the week. I can barely talk when I got mouth.
First W on the head football.
Made it out this struggle, my hustle, I got it. Came out the mud, ain't no dirt on my product.
Here's what's the start. Hey, guess what? You know what game's gonna be the biggest of the season? The next one.
3 touchdowns as he's going to go up top early on. He's got a man open. That's Strowman on the catch. 20-yard line. One man to beat. One pass. Touchdown, black and gold.
Wow.
Sunbelt has 5 ball games against Power 4 teams, but it's all about the Sunbelt opener. Southern Miss hosting App State.
You have to treat each play like it has a life and history of itself. We've done our job to this point. We're about to start getting tested.
It's about us. It has, will be, always about us. All right, let's go do this.
Keeps going down the left side behind the line. Rayshawn Littlejohn is picked off. James
across. Everybody good? Okay, let's just play football.
1-2. You can see there, steps up to throw it to 3. Just fires a little high. Low elbow, kind of strided out. Just overshot his man.
Yeah, he was looking to go to Carl Chester, who doesn't have.
Clark was the head coach at his alma mater, Appalachian State, for 5 years. You remember when we went to Boone, North Carolina in College Game Day in September of 22. That was because Clark had led his team to an upset of Texas A&M and changed our entire venue. Then UCF will be wearing a decal in Sean Clark's honor, so too will they at Appalachian State, his alma mater. Sean Clark was 50 years old.
College football was built on tradition, on power, on names too big to challenge. But every once in a while, a new name rises.
One that refuses to stay in the shadows.
Appalachian State has done it again. From the mountains of North Carolina to the valleys of Idaho, 2 programs that carved their own paths, built on grit, belief,
this is the moment you've been waiting on,
and a refusal to back down.
We weren't given respect, we took it.
They can't stop that golden flag, baby. Let's go get it.
App State championships stacked.
Saturdays that shook the nation.
Moments that rewrote what was possible in Boone.
About coming to a place like this. I know you're fired up.
They compare us because there's symmetry to our stories. Underdogs, giant killers, but one wasn't imitating the other. We were raising the bar. 2 of the winningest programs in the modern era forged outside the spotlight. 2 teams that made college football believe in the impossible.
Boise State for the win. They hand it off to Johnson. Boise State has won the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl.
Different coast, same fight, same fire. East meets West. Tradition at both ends.
Boise State kick it off and
History coming together. One stage, one objective.
It's gonna get serious, man. Let's do it. Second and goal. Swan floats one-on-one coverage. It's pulled in by Dalton Stroman for the touchdown.
Can you tell our listeners a little bit about Boone and some of our fans who will be making the trip? What can they expect out of Boone, North Carolina?
Well, they're coming at the right time because the month of October is about as good as it gets. We hope people get a chance to experience places like King Street, the Blue Ridge Parkway. We have a great local economy, great downtown, wonderful restaurants, do some hikes, go see some waterfalls. There's a lot to do in Boone.
We up the walk with it. True mountain top. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh yeah, turn me up.
And we got an awesome opponent coming in, and we're really excited to get in front of our home fans again in our home stadium, in our atmosphere. The guys are fired up.
When people come to Boone, they say, yeah, this atmosphere is as good as we've seen, good as we've experienced.
Juan, play fake. Juan back to throw. Wants the deep ball. Tennessee lets it go. Oh, let's throw it. That's the App State touchdown. DJ Burks inside the 10 has it.
His family during this tough time, but
and maybe a little help from above as Oregon State coughs it up on the kickoff return, and App State's got the Cole with the Binion off his right. That's Barnes in motion. Cole on the keeper. The sprint and score. Touchdown, black and gold. It's a shotgun snap. Got a little bit more time off his back foot. He throws, and that ball is bounced around and taken away. Hankerson in the backfield. Murphy back to pass. Twisting away from pressure. Throws one up in the air, and it is tipped around and picked. Intercepted by App State in the end zone. Colton Ferris comes away with it.
wow, you have to give kudos.
Off that thrilling 27-23 win over Oregon State this past Saturday. Man, that was a lot of fun at the Rock this past weekend. Dowell Loggins is here. We'll talk to him in just a moment. His comments brought to games, but when you go into a place like Atlanta, in the state of Georgia, how important is it to go down there, represent well, knowing that this could be a big impact as people are paying attention in their own backyard?
People see us as a team that's ascending and is growing. You got to keep winning, and you got to keep stacking W's. So that's why it's important, because we're building.
And the handoff goes to Branson. Robinson will not get the first down as Porter. Cole back to pass. And the ball is caught by Larkins. Larkins down the sideline, might go the distance. David Larkins, the tight end, shed a tackle.
41-20, the final score. The Mountaineers blow out Georgia State yet again here in Atlanta. 12-12 against the Panthers in the history between these two programs. All right, time to go.
Use a statement is confidence is born through demonstrating ability, and you have to teach teams how to win collectively together. So I think the buy-in's higher than it's ever been.
On homecoming week, App State back home after 2 straight wins and a big one this past Saturday against Georgia State. The Mountaineers will be at the Rock to face the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. We will see all of you at the Rock on Saturday, and have a great night.
It's the only thing it's been about. It's been about us. It ain't gonna change today. It ain't changing today. It's still gonna be about us. It's still gonna be about finishing. It's still gonna be about running off the ball. It's still gonna be about hands. It's still gonna be about feet. It's still gonna be about eyes. It's gonna be about taking. You gotta be a taker, right? Let your shoulder pads, let your feet do the talking. You gotta be a taker today.
We're going to be brutally physical. Are we gonna be efficient in our execution, and are we gonna strain? All right, who wants it more?
Be the guy this place needs you to be. Be the guy this place needs you to be. This place deserves to be great, and we got great people. Now lay it all on the line for 60 minutes, guys, and do it for each other, man.
Oh, Mountaineers come away with it. App State's going to have it inside the red zone. For Dozier, he got it. Breaks the tackle to the 20. Sacked behind the line by Thomas Davis. To the right, throws on the run. Pass caught. Barnes pocket fires. End zone caught for Davion Dozier. This defense has come to play in this first quarter. Now over the middle. Fires. Barnes, and he's in the end zone.
Now to the 80s, with Appalachian State showing off these sleek vintage helmets.
The logo is one of App State's most beloved, nicknamed the Flying Yosef, and today's game will mark the first time it's appeared on a Mountaineers helmet since 1988. The black jerseys, well, that's just the traditional home fit, but it pairs with the helmet as well today as it did 37 years ago.
First and 10 inside the red zone. Mountaineers 13 of their last 13 in terms of red zone scoring. Rashad Dubinion going to take the whole pile. He's still pushing forward. That's a touchdown. Are you kidding me?
And they should have decent field position as they get the football here.
Emil Sebofunde drives Jaden Barnes back, catches that football inside the 25, and now he's got some room to run. Across the 40, across midfield. He's got one to beat. He's going to take this to the house. The Mountaineers with special teams magic to start off this second half.
Outstanding special team. 4 down linemen.
Ian Ratliff. It's a fake, actually. Fake on the punt play, and the Mountaineers have a first down. Ian Ratliff came on to punt.
Mountaineers back on the road this Saturday to take on ODU. Noon kick in Norfolk. Game will be televised on ESPNU. Our coverage begins at 10 a.m.
New week, same mission. 1-0. The road doesn't care who you are. It only tests you. Out here, it's only your brother. Every play, every hit, it's earned. Nobody gives you a thing. You gotta go take it.
It's smarter, harder, for longer. All right, we with that? Here we go. Let's get this one right. The punt return score to light up the crowd. Oh, has the ball knocked free. Mountaineers running after it.
And they twins and they didn't clear much.
Deflected, intercepted. Big play for the defense from the Mountaineers to help keep them.
Interception by the defense. Appalachian State football.
Helping to keep them in this.
Coming up Thursday night at the Rock, Kid Brewer Stadium, the site of the 41st meeting, the Hate Week rivalry between App State and Georgia Southern. Mountaineers and Eagles return to the Thursday night national spotlight, the home for this matchup when they first joined the Sun Belt Conference. 7:30 p.m., the latest installment of the Hate Week rivalry between the Mountaineers and the Eagles.
Trig, Appalachian Weekly News. What's this rivalry mean to you, to the team, and are you guys preparing any differently? How's this process going?
I don't think you prepare any differently. You educate your team on what this thing is. That's part of who you are. It's part of your tradition.
As they always say in college football, you remember November.
Whenever there's a drought, get your umbrellas out.
Swan in trouble back of the end zone. There is a flag. This is caught. Trig Lewis. Oh, what a hole. First down. Leaped over a guy. Back to Trig. Open field in front of Trig.
Appalachian State and James Madison. I thought about the potential of the upset, but give me JMU with a decisive win today.
It's not going to happen this afternoon. I'm going with the Dukes.
Sack off the line of scrimmage a little bit. 3rd down and goal from the 8. Lofting it underneath, trying to get to the end zone. Oh, let's see here. Is it a touchdown? It is. App State snaps the Dukes' undefeated streak here in 2023 by surrounding.
We're going to preview some Saturday's game as the Mountaineers go on the road up to Harrisonburg to take on the JMU Dukes. That will be a 3:30 kickoff at Bridgeford Stadium.
We can still play 3. It should be about us getting better, us playing with fanatical effort, and there's a belief that around here, like, this wouldn't be the first upset that we've ever had around here.
Looking, now having to roll out of the pocket, throwing back, and it is intercepted. It was deflected again, and it comes up to the big lineman, and number 9, Dylan Manuel, comes up with the pick, and that was one of the things that drives Knight back, and he is wrapped up, and then pile drive down at the 24-yard.
Our players are going to continue to compete. They're going to work hard. We have good kids, and we're building a mentality in everything we do about how we attack this preparation. How do you handle a loss? How do you respond? How do you bounce back?
Mountaineers back at home this Saturday to face the Marshall Thundering Herd. 2:30 is the kickoff. Always an important game when those two get together.
I know that there's a bad taste in all of our mouths, and I just have so much faith in this team, the character of this locker room, to show up, and these kids work their tail off for that egg. We're excited to get a win in front of the home folks, and it's not just get in front of them. It's like, let's go play well, and let's finish this thing strong.
It's Lewis underneath, has another hole, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, black and gold. Trig Lewis finishes off the drive in the match. One game, he was at UConn in 23, 1,400 yards there, and now App State peeling back the run for the first time in a few series. Michael Allen drifted back there by that App State pressure up front. Rondo Porter gets in on the action.
Rondo Porter showing a little pride. He got called for the face mask, cost his team 15 yards. And I like his response. He's pissed, and he says, I'm going to get some penetration.
And a 4-point lead, and it's blocked. The Mountaineers block it. No points.
That's huge. That is huge.
A momentum shift potentially with 14:09 to go in the game.
So DJ, you and I were talking offline about going for the extra point. Going for the 2-point conversion.
That's Nigel Cooper who got his hand on it.
Snap back to JJ. He runs back. Don't take a safety here. He holds on to the ball, and App State's going to win the game. The Mountaineers keep their postseason hopes alive, winning today in a thrilling game against rival Marshall.
Got a big home game here. This one means a lot. It's an opportunity to compete another time. We want to send these seniors out the right way. They've gone through an awful lot in their tenure here, in their career here, and they deserve to go out with one more win.
And the Mountaineers getting set for the regular season finale on Saturday as Arkansas State rolls into town for a 2:30 kickoff.
Now JJ and Lewis right up the gut, untouched to the end zone. That's an App touchdown. Middle Larkins the catch of the 6 to the 2 to the 1 to the end zone. That's an App State touchdown. Runs it outside to the right, making the cut to the 35. This tackle to the 40. Now here's where they have it. Covered by Caleb Sandstrom.
The way they've led, forever grateful. Locked in with those guys forever. Thanksgiving week, it just is a great reminder. You got a lot to be thankful for, and I'm thankful for these seniors.
Shotgun snap to Rayner. Digging, and that ball's picked off. Picked off. That's Ferris to the near sideline, and a late flag after the fact. Colton Ferris gets the Mountaineers a stop they needed just outside the red zone.
Colton Ferris is a really good football player. If you take a look at this play, you remember all night long, all day long, we've been talking about how the Arkansas State
This is it. The road has been long, but we're not ready to finish yet. There are moments when quitting would have been easier, but this program doesn't quit. This isn't just another game. This is one last chance. One last time to play together. One last time to wear these colors. And one last time to prove who we are. In Birmingham, there are no tomorrows. 60 minutes, your brothers beside you, the opportunity to finish strong. Legacies are written when it matters the most. We've been here before.
A touchdown pass for App State.
We know what it means to stand on the bowl field.
Right here. He got it.
To finish what you started.
Still going to the 5. Robinson at the 5. Here's his shoulder.
To lead as champions.
Mountaineers win the Camellia Bowl.
Reclaiming the throne.
Now, we do it again.
There we go. Live from Birmingham. Here we go today. Trying to get this all set up for you guys. Welcome to the Birmingham Bowl 2025 from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm just excited to be here. I've been to 5 out of 9 bowl games, guys, so this is going to be a very exciting one for me. Very, very nice. I'm super excited for this one. I'm expecting a lot. I'm not expecting a lot from this game. It's going to be a very interesting game for sure, based on who we have out, and who I know we have out and who we don't have out. I'm also interested, I'll talk about this later tonight on the stream, who we may get back. There are some players I'm questioning that may not play, that may play that have been injured. It's going to be a very interesting game for sure to see how we coach with the 2 QBs we have. Since we have AJ Swan and JJ Colton not going to be playing this game, it's going to be very interesting. But I'm here live from Protective Stadium, the UAB Blazer Stadium. As some of you remember, we do have history with UAB. We played them in the New Orleans Bowl back in 2018, I believe. So this is going to be a very, very interesting game. I'm not going to keep this one long. I already ran for 30 minutes, but I'm going to keep it kind of short today. I have some stuff I need to do with this first one. I have multiple coming on today. So I'm going to keep this short to show you what we have. FanFest is not as big as I thought it would be. When I went to the Camellia Bowl and New Orleans Bowl, both FanFests were bigger. This one's really small. Smaller than I expected, to be honest, but is what it is. So I'm going to keep this one shorter than I posted, probably about 20 minutes maybe, to show you around. They do have some really cool merch here, and I'll show you that merch right now. I'm just make sure, I think you guys can hear me. Let me check my chat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. I don't have much chat. And I'm 30 seconds behind, so if you say something in the chat, ask me a question, I will be 30 seconds behind when you ask me. So let me get this over here, switch. I don't have this hooked up to my Gimbal app, so this is through another app, so I'll just, but we do have, you see the merch right here, JLab and a couple other sponsors, not as big as Camellia. I believe the Cure Ball also had a pretty big fan fest. and some other stuff too. So this is going to be an interesting one. But I'm very excited. There's a lot to be excited about in this bowl game. There's a lot to be excited about in general for App State football, and it's going to be very interesting. I have some stats and some stuff I'll go over tonight about the stream. I'm still getting used to this gimbal work. I'm not used to this gimbal a lot. So if it doesn't follow me around, I'm sorry. But I will definitely have another stream later today. So it will be different. So I'm not too much to do. But we do have an alumni event. If you are alumni that do have an event, I think you can register online. I'm not sure the link or the website. But I mean, it's against Georgia Southern. Deeper in the hate. This rivalry means a lot to a lot of people. We did not play like it in the first game, so we need to play like it in the second game against our arch rivals. But I mean, there's a lot to go into thinking about this game, how we prepare, new O-line coach, quarterback play. It's going to be very interesting to see how we do it all. But there's not much. Like I said, Camellia Ball, New Orleans Ball, and Cure Ball all have bigger fan fests. So this one is very small compared to ones we've been to, ones I've been to. I also cannot, this is not through YouTube, so I cannot look at anything else, any stats or anything. So hello to anyone that's who's in here. And once I get another stream, I will go back. I will remove any rude or unnecessary comments and people from my channel. I do not tolerate that. I have learned just ignore them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to ignore everyone. And that's one thing I've learned is just ignoring people, because a lot of people come after you. You just have to ignore them and move on. So, but the stadium seems very nice. I'm very excited for this game in this stadium. We've only played in 2 bowl games indoors. All the other ones have been outside. So this one's going to be pretty much the same. And the weather tomorrow is going to be very interesting. It's supposed to rain a little, be cold, kind of like mountain weather. So I don't know if that benefits us or not. It'll be very interesting to see if it benefits us. But let's see here. About 40, I'm going to get off here, and I'll get back on right before the App State prep rally. So 40 minutes, so about 8 more minutes of me talking, just walking around, because it's just kind of dull. But there is some good stuff here. There is some good merch. They have coins, which I really like to have. Pins, shirts, pennants. Very interesting stuff. The J-Lab is also here, and this is one thing I wanted to show people too. They do have a band going on. They also have the mascot for the J-Lab. For the J-Lab Birmingham Bowl. So this is what I really want to show you guys right here. And I'll explain those in a second. Those are one of the bigger talking points for me in this bowl game, celebration-wise. So if any of you watched the press conference, it said that, so I'm trying to think what they exactly said. So whoever made a big play, they'll go in the end zone, they have customized music for the players that the players pick for themselves. They'll go in the end zone, press the button, and they'll get that customized music playing through the stadium. They also get, it's like $120,000 like J-Lab XL headphones that will be brought to them on the sideline. They have custom fit their heads. It's a very interesting, I like the initiative, very different from a bowl game. And I like that J-Lab did that. So that'll be a very interesting one to kind of do. There's not much really to talk about right now. I mean, just enjoying Birmingham. Got here about pretty much good traffic, 5 hours, which is better than I thought. I thought it would be more 7-hour drive. So this is better traffic, better weather than I expected today, but we'll be definitely back later. And I'll put these up here. Here are my schedules. I'm not going to follow them exactly. FanFest, my last stream it's going to be differing. just depending on the time and everything else like that. So it just depends on the time. I get back to my hotel, get everything set up for my stream on my computer. Tomorrow, that one will be different due to halftime. I'm choosing where and when I'm going to do it when I get in the stadium tomorrow. So we'll figure that out. I also have a couple people I want to meet up with from other X accounts that are prominent and well known. So I really want to meet up with them. So that will change probably. After that, my last one, it will be pretty long, longer than others. I'll talk about what I saw and what I think. It's very interesting in this game to see how Loggins and the coaching staff handle all the departures, but also how they coach it. Because we played this team once before, we know what they're going to do. So it's going to be very interesting to see how we counter that. And I'll get that later tonight. But let's see here. Well, the Panthers are playing right now also, so I'm going to try to – I can't get off this app, so I'm going to try to go get in that game. Go see that game right quick. So I'll see you guys in about 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. So probably a couple more, probably 3 more hours. I'm going to hang out around here, watch the Panthers game.